runway 32 left approach.
After control, to descend on the up to 1 Tango runway 32 left. Korean 1905.
Korean 1954 after 국도 direct pumping.
Hello, one and all, welcome to the stream.
QNH 1027.
We are in Seoul Incheon Airport today. Let's hope we catch ATC all the way to Tokyo. So that should be about 2 hours in the air, hour and a half. Let's see if we can set up quickly.
Korean 1954 after 국도 direct pumping. Descend 8000 by pumping. QNH 1027.
I love it, I love it, I love it, gotta love it.
Bomb G, level by 10,000, 1027, Korean 1954.
So let's get the briefing quickly before they go. Oh my goodness, why am I not getting any? Oh, great. Joystick. Oh no, oh, so nothing set up, right? Oh my goodness. It's annoying that I have to recalibrate these axes. Last time I had a shut down and all of my controls all buggered. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Just give me a moment here. I need to. So this is this is door. This is pitch. And this is roll. And I want brakes. Uh, 747. Oh, no brakes. Toggle, but I want hold, brakes, regular. Okay. I want trim down. Pitch. Trim. Pitch trim. Down. 5, 6.
QA 89 contact info tower 118.1 good day.
Pitch trim. Up. Okay, and I want autopilot disconnect. What's quite a lot of there's quite a lot of oh my goodness, it's a lot for the 747. Like wow. 747. All of this is for the 747. It's amazing. Audio panel, no. I can see it. Autopilot. It would have to be this one, right? Hold on. Autopilot. Autopilot and autopilot. It'll have to be autopilot disengage bar, right? No, autopilot captain yoke disengage switch. That's what I want. And I want one more. Oh yeah, I need a toggle tablet. The Abby tab, right? That's the one I want. And flaps down, flaps up. Flaps up a notch. Oh, flaps. Oh, flaps. Down, flaps. Flaps down. Up. Flaps. Up. Jamnik, how you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Early morning stream for me. I saw there's Tokyo, there's Seoul and Tokyo Center up on VATSIM, and we've got all of these up good, and I think that's basically it, really. I don't think.
1905 Oakland Pilot runway 32 left approach, triple stability.
I don't know why my frames are so bad. 45 frames per second. That's a bit sticky. I don't know what makes it so. Max FPS, something at this airport. Buttery smooth at this airport. And let's get to the meat of this. Go route. We want did I downlink this flight plan? I think I did. So we want RKSI RJAA. LM, no, next one. UR, no. Let's try this again. Menu, FMC, pour out this. There we are. So
Runway 1905 for increment radar descent.
ABW 792. Average cargo 792. I got about 7 hours of sleep. That's good enough. I've been meaning to get some.
Approach Antenna A6337 now to Plaza.
I know, right? Twice.
Yeah, China 8633 Seoul approach radar identified after Gukdo, descend via Gukdo 1 Echo arrival, IRS runway 33 right approach.
Let's see if we can get the briefings. We have a zero fuel. Okay.
China 8633 after Gukdo, fly heading 270, descend and maintain 7000, QNH 1027.
Right.
Using Kudo 2 mic departure arrival, expect runway 33 right,
is ATC coming across really loud for you, right? I've been having problems with issues with my ATC.
American 165 for approach, after ready, descend via Rabbit 1 Alpha arrival, IRS running 34 approach.
ABW 792 and the next page. Egobo 1 Yankee. Unstalled approach, good day. Airbridge cargo 792 at Incheon, ready for clearance to Narita.
Airbridge cargo 792 cleared Narita, runway 33 left via Egoba 1, Lima departure damage fired. Maintain flight level 370, squawk 2570 feedback.
Clear to Narita, Egoba 1 Yankee, runway 33 left, level 370, squawk 25070, Airbridge cargo 792.
Airbridge cargo 792 confirm Egoba 1 Lima departure.
Egoba 1 Lima.
From Egoba 1 Lima departure, runway 33 left.
Okay, Egoba 1 Lima departure, 33 left, 370, 2570, Airbridge cargo 792.
Airbridge cargo 792 with baggage correct, QNH 1027, report to ready for pushback.
Copy 1027, call you ready for push. Right, so
Arizona 3307 Seoul approach with identified
so it's about 1 Lima.
Cargo 1 Echo arrival IRS running 33 right.
I hope I have that. Upon arriving. I don't know why my thing is so sticky this morning. Is this scenery? Is it something in the scenery that...
American 165
Although I'm getting like...
direct Palm Bay,
It's
descend
jumping like between...
1600 by Palm Bay.
It's not very smooth.
American 165, sorry, sir.
Hopefully it gets better once we get up in there. Departure.
American 165 extra ready, direct Palm Bay, descend 1600 by Palm Bay. Direct Palm Bay.
Left, go for 1 Lima.
Yes, and I-633 extra Gupto, direct Enfield, descend 7000 by Enfield.
Did I even line the IRSs? I did not.
Descend the 7000 feet, Arcana A636.
So it's gonna take a little while.
아시아 3007 저희 주파수 들어오실 때 뒷골 들어오세요. 트래픽 리드백
I'm not
하는데
sure why this is
뛰어들지 않습니다.
this is so sticky. It's something down on this side of the airport that's causing my frames to jump. Okay, so we're basically heading down. Okay.
코리아냐 1954
Let me just get the charts.
Tower 108 decimal 1 day.
Jamnik, ATC is fine, but your webcam. Oh, really? But my webcam is off. Really? I'm seeing my webcam. My webcam is off since with your voice. Oh, it's out of sync with my voice. Really, it is. Oh, strange. Strange. Has to be something to do with the servers then. I don't want to disconnect my router and reconnect it. I don't know what's happening. It says something. Click to read my notifications. Yeah, I have some skipped frames, so I don't know something. The internet connection today is not all that great, so my apologies. There's a couple things I can do. I can disconnect and reconnect my my router. You know, that would drop the stream. I really don't want to do that. So it's usually I've never seen it happen, but let me know if it gets really bad. Then I will. Okay, I'll do so. Let's get the flight planned and get it ready to go. If it gets worse, I'll see what I can do. But thanks for that though. Let's get the load in. Load and fuel. We have what's your fuel weight is 242 and let's go to the menu here. Where do I do this? The performance? No. Menu, FMC, no. Menu, I think it's ground handling. Ground services. Your cargo, so but I did actually just put a passenger load because there isn't a cargo for the BCF profile in SimBrief. No, sorry, it's 411. And our fuel is 33. Let's just check. Let's just make sure that our weight and balance did change. We should have 242 as our zero fuel weight, 242 and 0.7 and 32.4, and we have payload is 58.1 plus 8.8. Just in case need this to go. This is weight and balance. Our zero fuel weight is yeah, it's off. So let's put 58. Let's just do this. So 58.8 plus 58.1. 58.1 plus 8.8. 66.9, so we do 66,900. 900. And internal fuel, we need 32,400 or 33,000 actually. So we should be 283, just around 283 done. Apply changes. Let's make sure that it's changed. 283. Okay, we're good there. Okay, but we've got the fuel. All right, and okay, cool. Thanks. Okay. We get the charts now. Dig into my flight bag, my EFB, and or my PFB, my paper flight bag. And we have Jefferson. Let me just check my Jefferson. We still use paper charts in this aircraft. In Mode Charlie Air, it still uses paper charts. RKSI. Make sure that I have all the charts for. We have the Agoba 1 Yankee, and we need the ground charts as well, the ground movement charts. The airport charts. So airport briefing, airport info. This is the one we want. I just need to save this into my.
American 165 clear for IRS runway 3 for approach triple stability. American 165 clear left 4 for stability.
RKSI.
Air China A633 fly heading to 70.
Agoba.
Roger, not
1 Yankee.
Fly level 7,000 feet, Air China A633.
Okay, we have the ground charts already for Seoul Incheon. And we get the Agoba 1 Yankee now. This is the only one we want. Agoba 1 Yankee. Oh no, 1 Lima, is it? That's Agoba 1 Lima. File the Agoba. It's taking a little while. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just loaded up. And alright, and oh, for fuck's sake. And Juan Carlos, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? We go to new downloads, extra aircraft. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go charts. Oh, my computer is extra slow this morning. I don't know what's happening. I restarted. I have to check to see my RAM is overclocked. Agoba 1 Lima. Let's hurry up because I want to catch ATC in Japan. They're still on. They're still up. It's pretty late over there, so it's like nearly midnight, I'm sure, in Tokyo. So, and tomorrow is Monday there, so you know my luck with ATC already. And okay. And let's see if we can get pull up the charts.
3307 confirm direct in. Arizona 3307, fly heading to 90, descend maintain 3000.
For the ground charts, just to get our bearings, we are parked somewhere here, I think. Go down here, and it's 33 left, so it's the inner one. It's the inner one. the outer one for us. Okay, so we've got that. We've established that. And this is the Gogo 1 Yankee, Gogo 1 Lima. Initial heading is 333. Okay.
Sir, I can't arrive on the 33 right because I had
and we want 333.
Airbus cargo heavy.
Roger, 252, Roger, expect IRS on 833 right.
Roger, there is the Rebito now for arrival, let's run the 833 right. Okay, budget.
Air China 8623, turn right heading 320.
333. And what's the initial altitude on this thing?
Turn right heading 220.
There's no initial altitude, so you're straight up this level 330.
8623, right heading 320.
370? Yeah, 370.
320, action AC session.
I'm gonna go up to 14,000. Because this is approach, so he's probably just gonna kill transition altitude 14,000. And we haven't, our IRS is not aligned yet. I did, okay, there we are.
3307, turn right heading 300, descend 2600, clear for IRS runway 33 right.
Okay.
National 3307, descend 2600.
That's strange.
70252, after Ruby, direct Palm B, descend 3600 by Palm B.
That's a little strange.
252, Roger,
And the Gogo 1 Yankee 33 left should have us making a left turn. I don't know why it does it here. Runway 33 left, SI 707.
Turn right heading 350, descend 3600, clear for IRS runway
We're gonna go to
33 right.
37. Okay, let's go to the
heading 350 and descend to 3500, 2 hours, approach to right action.
Cost index is cost index is
American 165 into 2305, North runway 34, clear to land.
whatever.
TV 868 after Cabo, direct 1 go, descend 4000, QNH 1027.
First limit was 60 degrees. Take off 1, climb 1, and we go VNAV, we go to the VNAV climb page.
3307, continue approach run 833 right.
Transition, no, we want above 10,000, we want 250.
Air China 8632, reduce speed minimum.
Level 370, your con speed to
Reduce speed to minimum, Air China 8633.
transition altitude is 14,000. And we get the legs page on that side, and we get the speed on the opposite side. Take off. Oh, really?
Tokyo traffic, Air China 8633, as locally tapped runway 33 right.
Air China 8633, continue approach run 833 right, number 2, reduce
No,
speed
we need,
minimum.
that thing is blocking us, so we just go into here.
Roger, reduce speed minimum and continue approach, Air China
Flaps 10.
8633.
National 3307, wind 2305, North runway 833 right, clear to
And
land.
the trim. No, I don't know what my trim setting is going to be. I need to do this. GPS HUD. I need to go. That's the thing is with this aircraft, you don't know the trim setting. I almost always get a config warning once I set thrust. Let's just do one thing here first, right? Let's go on my throttle, and I have auto throttle arm. We have enable toga thrust. Okay, we've got that. That's good. This is the first time you've seen me in something other than a 737, right? I know I fly a 737 a little bit much, don't I? I am a 737 addict. The only thing I know how to fly properly. Flight directors left. Flight directors right on. I fly the A320 quite a bit as well. I haven't flown it probably since you've followed me. I haven't flown it much either. A320, A321. I'm gonna go set the 210 right up here, and I'm not gonna arm the auto throttle until we're ready on the runway. We're ready to enter the runway. There's an auto brake is there, and 2570 on the squawk. I am gonna go transponder Alright. Okay. And it says no active runway. Yeah, it is selected. I don't know why that one says no active. I have no idea why this it's not drawn. We may need radar vectors for takeoff though, because oh my goodness, I don't have much faith here. I'm not seeing the map, and if I bring out the range on this, yeah, I don't have much faith in this. And okay, whatever, man, whatever. Oh, there he goes.
American 165, welcome to Incheon. Taxi to your gate via pilot discretion. Monitor Unicorn 128.
Yeah, let's go before they go.
Bye-bye. Arizona 3207, after touchdown, Monitor Unicorn 122.8.
Okay, and let's call the pushback truck. I better push back.
China A633.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Winter 122.8, have a great day. China A633, 감사합니다.
Great day, bye-bye. Somalia 252, now for approach close, Monitor Unicorn 122.8.
You have to be up really early to catch, you know, to catch approaching this side of the world.
252, contact Christian, Monitor Unicorn 122.8.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Approach is closed. Lucky. Then
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Tokyo might be off by the time we get there, so I'm using a checklist here, but I'm not too sure. It's a really long checklist. You know, I'm not gonna do any of this nonsense. Nonsense, right? Sacrilege. Let's set the parking brake and remove the ground shocks. So approach was gone, officially. Alright, let me just double check that they're gone. Wow, yeah, they're gone. Let's go to Unicom then.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
And 122.8. Alright, let's go. So if anything gets messed up, you know, we won't have ATC to tell us off, right? Because this is a freeway aircraft, and it's highly experimental, highly buggy. Still a joy to fly, but you know, it's a bit of an adventure. I still love it, absolutely love it. All right, so we're gonna get the anti-collision light is on. and gonna get both of them on. I'm gonna use my 737
Welcome
truckers
aboard,
for this
Captain.
because
Toes connected.
I'm gonna cover
Bypass
most
fence
of the
inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're
killer
ready to go.
items. Oh, I was gonna do the trim. Where is my data output? I'm gonna go trim here, so we can see the trim. Showing cockpit. Alright, so trim setting, I think. Yeah, that much trim. Let's see. Let's make sure that's in the green band. Yeah, maybe. Seems plausible. Wow. And gonna turn off the packs. Engine start. We have auto start and before start. Okay, so we have the pre-flight checkers, battery switch, emergency lights are all armed. APU is on. The yaw damper, yeah, we have the yaw damper system on as well. Galley power, whatever that means. Window heat. I don't think, yeah, we didn't turn on the window heat. Window heat, APU bleed. Okay, we've turned it on, but we have it on. Pressurization, there's no need. We have all the pressurization stuff is automatic on this aircraft. Flight directors, we have 2 flight directors on. We have 210. We have heading 333, 14,000 set. Fuel. What do you do fuel again on this? Oh yeah, you have to go to the fuel page. We have none in the center tanks. We have 32.4 tons on board. And go back to engine. And takeoff data is set. We are bugged. VRF is 158. So V2 is 158. I mean, I don't see it bugged on this. We just have to know when to do. 158 we rotate, okay? And 150, 158 we rotate. 140 something we rotate. Actually, if we rotate is 138. If we climb out is 158. So it's a slow rotation. And common navs, we're 122.8. We are squawking what they gave us, but they're gone, so it doesn't matter. Flight instruments are checked. We have the altimeter, we have a good heading, and crew briefing complete. Pre-flight check. Did he ask us to release parking brake yet? Oh, I can't see anything from this view. Yeah, we did.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Nice slow pushback. Can we go VNAV? Can we go VNAV? We can go LNAV. Yeah, NAV and LNAV. Go 210. Okay, so we're gonna, how do you do this again? You're gonna pull, no. Yeah, so we need to go like this then. No? You do this, oh, I forgot how you do this. Okay, so we have continue auto start on. Isolation switch is on, we have all our packs on. No. Oh. How do you do this shit again? Packs are off. Oh, we need to have these guys on, of course. Alright, let's try this one again. Got 2 and 3. There we go. Starter 1, 4, 2, 3. We have auto start feed. This one has auto start, so we can do
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking
we
brake.
can start 2 at a time on this one. Sometimes I start the 2 inners or the 2
And
outers.
we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay, we have starter cutout 3. No, on this one it's similar to the Max. You pull the fuel cutout, the fuel controls, and then you pull the mixture, the start switches, and then it does it all on FADEC automatically. Similar to the Max, or like all more modern aircraft. The 737 it has really old technology. So I mean, even though the NG's new technology, they kept it like that for commonality with the old ones.
And we're disconnected.
They only
Signal
changed it
pin
on the
right.
Max.
Take it easy and have a safe flight.
So you have to introduce the fuel manually on the 737s like you did on the old ones to keep commonality. They changed it now with the Max, so it's done all by the electronic computer control. That's how it should be, really. On most modern aircraft, it's like that on the Airbus A320, and on the 744 is slightly newer technology as well. So they did that on the 744 as well. Well, it's an older plane, but the technology in it is, the concept is a bit newer than on the 737. 737 is a really old plane, so we go 1 and 4 now, and the FADEC will take care of the engine start. I think it's like, well, at least it's like this on this aircraft.
Southern Air 252, on final approach, ILS runway 233 right. Report, runway vacating.
Somebody's on an ILS approach for the inner runway. There goes Tokyo, so we're gonna have any ATC. They're gone to bed in Japan. Hopefully we get to see Mount Fuji. And that's 4 good starts. You can turn the packs back on. And turn the APU bleed off. Also turn the APU, we left and right utility buses, we didn't turn that on. We can turn the APU off. And we go flaps 10, so it's 1, 2, 1, 5, and 10. And VCA's running, continuous ignition's on, parking brake is set, APU is shutting down, and we can do a control check. Status on the status page, yeah. Quite a nice plane, this one. Let's watch it from the outside. As the wingman. The flap animation is especially beautiful on this. Sounds nice as well. Okay, let's get going now. And we have taxi light on. Let's get the charts. RKSI ground. So we're we're gonna taxi out through here, Delta 2 or Delta 3 actually, Delta and Golf. And Incheon traffic, Airbridge Cargo 7902, taxiing 33 left, Delta Golf will hold short, 33 right for traffic. Alright. Comes a heavy. 133 right. Lots of cargo ops here. Okay, this 777, what is he flying? Airbridge Cargo as well? Wondering. I'll just check Bat Spy. Let's get out on that straight away. I could have sworn I heard him say Airbridge Cargo as well, he's flying. Oh, Southern Air. Five, 325. What's the wind like? Is missions 320. Okay, so we should have a tailwind. We shouldn't need to be varying off. And this is a 747. Varying off the taxiway like this. It's probably just me not taxiing it properly. Okay, so we need to hang a left. Hang a right, sorry. Gonna go strobe is on. Incheon traffic, Airbridge Cargo.
Excuse me, I happen to be passing. I thought you might like some coffee.
I'll check that out.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. Cream? No, thank you. I take it black, like my man.
Always funny. Incheon traffic, Airbridge Cargo 792, crossing 33 right. And that was Valence Process 05. Valen Process 05. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, man. How are you doing? We're just about to take off. I'll just monitor the chart in a minute. As soon as we're all cleaned up and on our way nicely. Let me just come to a stop here and have a look at the chart. And oh my goodness, I got bots. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me just, all my mods are asleep at the moment. It's too early for them. It is Sunday. And Nightbot is also asleep as well, so. These guys are getting so smart. Let's come to a stop. We'll take care of that in the chat. And, let's take care of these guys here. Let's kill him. Kill him. Time to kill him, man. I'd have to do it on my phone. Ban you, ban you, ban, and ban you, ban. And you were saying you thought it was a 787 was the only one you knew had that feature. Yeah, I mean, you know, that sort of adding fuel manually is really old. I mean, there are planes that have been designed after the 737 that, you know, that have, you know, that electronic, that failure control that's able to monitor it. The Airbus A340, the A320 is able to monitor its own start and shut down the engine if it G-Nice, how you doing? Go ahead with that question before we take off. No, I did do cold and dark from now, but you know, the thing is, this aircraft, you know, I'm not as good at flying the 747 as I am at flying the 737. So I couldn't tell you, you know, the checklists around. So this one, I just press all the buttons until it goes dark, until all the buttons, the overhead panel goes dark, and I get, you know, I turn on all the obvious things. It's pretty all of the obvious stuff. But if you want me to do a cold and dark startup the next time, we did do cold and dark on this one. So if you rewind, maybe on YouTube or on Twitch, streaming to YouTube as well, you should see the cold and dark procedure. But next time I do it, you know, I'll definitely go a bit slower. But I don't do it according to procedure or single pilot. You know, I just do, you know, what's obvious based on me knowing how to what to do in a Boeing, you know, doing the obvious stuff, and doing stuff until all of the advisory warnings disappear from the ECAM. Okay, let's get back into the cockpit, and well, we're gonna turn on the auto throttle, and before takeoff checklist, we're gonna turn on our landing lights. Inboards and outboards, all our lights, and transponder is Tara. Flaps, we have 10, and well, let's hope that this trim setting is good. If you hear a config warning, then, you know, whatever. And yeah, let's go. You know, the SID has like a left turn, you know, so I have no idea what's gonna happen on this takeoff. I really have no idea. I have LNAV and VNAV armed. Okay. Okay, we have thrust rest and toga. There are no call outs on this one, so it's gonna be a very quick takeoff as well. Short run. We have V1 and we have rotate. Oh, gear went up automatically. Yeah. The nav data is not good. It's asking me. It's asking me for a right turn on course. It really should be a left turn on course. Oh, it's trimmed beautifully, by the way. I'm just gonna do a VMC departure. I don't care about SIDS today. Oh, sorry. Fly's nice. It's flight dynamics have changed. Thumbs up. Autopilot on. Don't know why it won't go down to 250 knots. Please stop. Oh well, it's doing its own thing based on what it thinks it's in the. Oh well, at least the takeoff was stable, but it did not follow. I mean, the nav data that's in there is absolutely rubbish for some reason. Don't know why it didn't follow. Oh, you got it? Cool. Hey, 10,000. $270 knot climb. It's following the LNAV well. It just did not do it. I don't know why. Most of it was missing for the takeoff. Well, this is what you get for flying an experimental aircraft, right? I mean, I can't complain. It's taken off much nicer than it did. Oh yeah, we need to 14,000. Oh, 370. In other flights, they've done. They've tweaked it, I think. Level 370. Go again. Is there? Now, the thing is, I don't know the name of the waypoints. Goba is the next active waypoint, so why wouldn't you climb? Level change? BNAV? So it's all going really nicely. I'm surprised, except for the not following, not the SID, the whole RNAV SID not appearing on the, and also Global Earth Rosentium is doing a really awesome job here in Asia as well. Love the wing view as well. I missed flying this aircraft, I really did. Autopilot is so smooth though, so smooth. Except the auto throttle. The auto throttle needs quite a lot of work. It sort of overshoots. Well, the thing is, the problem with this, I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen it happen. The nav data was in, so all of the waypoints were in, but I don't know why it was not showing on the map. So I don't know why it didn't pick it up. So I don't know what much difference it would have made if I had plugged in the nav data. But since ATC left, you know, I really didn't care. And had they been around, I would have just told them to, ask for radar vectors to the first waypoint. I mean, they should have been able to cooperate, because I would have just told them I have a problem with the nav data, and I'm not able to fly the SID. Yeah. But on other occasions, it's actually it's actually flown the SID perfectly, or displayed it on the navigation display. So Well, this is not like the latest stable version, so I don't know. I don't know. I really can't tell you. It's updated all the time though. But let me check the website and see if there's any update. I downloaded this like 2 days ago. So, well, I updated it 2 days ago, I should say. 744 747. Check Google it. Check my GitHub. And well, the 7 days ago, they see what they updated. Latest update was like 3 days ago. There's nothing major. 11 hours they updated the displays. Oh, okay. They updated. They did an update 11 hours ago. 3 days ago they did something with a new ND icons, text proof of concept. I don't know what that means. But I just love the performance. You know, it seems to be very realistic a lot of the time. The climb figures, you know, for the altitude. It's, you know, I am, you know, I hold those things in high regard as well. Not only you know, navigational accuracy is also quite important, of course. But you know, the VNAV and stuff. Although I don't use VNAV on this for descents. I use it for climbs, but I've never really used it for descents. I just prefer to do my own. We should really be climbing faster, shouldn't we? Let's try 300 knots. Did we go standard, by the way? We did. Yeah, we did. We went standard. I might have to disengage it and re-engage it again. Okay. Look at this. Let's hope it doesn't start descending. This went just about level. It went to the slight descent. Not too bad. Level. 300 knot climb. And what's our cruise speed going to be? Now we want 0.85. We're in a 747, right? After all. Let's make sure that it's engaged. We want 0.85 cruise. EPR 1.36. Okay, I never noticed that. N1. Cruise EPR. We're not going to do any shortcuts because I can't see the names of the waypoints here. So after we go around this corner, it should be basically straight across the whatever that sea is between Korea and landing gear. No, you don't turn it off on this one. It doesn't work. It can only be up. Not simulated. It's not simulated yet. It just goes up or down on this one. This is the laminar 747. This is like the Zibo of the 747. I mean, I don't like to use that term, but you know, I guess it's unfortunately Zibo has become ubiquitous. It's a 747 mod from the default X-Plane 747, and it doesn't model it. So yeah, I know it does sort of you know, it does trigger my OCD complex when I see that and it's like in the up position. It's like, can't get used to it. miss flying this bird. I need to update it once I end this flight again. Turn off the auto brake as well. It should off. What's my ground speed? It doesn't. I can't see my ground speed. Is there ground speed somewhere on this? Yeah, right? I don't have OCD for anything else but aviation, but flying. I'm OCD with it. That's like the only thing that I'm OCD with in my life. Everything else I don't give a fuck. But flying, oh my god. We should have this in 1013 at the ultimate, the standby. I did cross the pond on this. It went pretty well. And it was a big race. It was my first cross the pond ever. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I went from, I actually streamed it. It should be, we went from, I think I might have saved it as well. It should be in one of my permanently saved videos it's a long one. It's like, from Orlando to Madrid. It wasn't particularly long, but I really had a good flight. It was like my first ever long haul I've ever done on stream, so. So we're leaving the Korean peninsula here. See what are the flights are due in at Tokyo. So we are due at 1542 Zulu, and at 49er just behind us is Giant 7145 from Chicago O'Hare, and yeah, those are the two arrival. Let's see where he is. He should be somewhere out over the Pacific. But he's definitely battling some headwinds, because I see him doing a ground speed of 388 knots, and he has how much longer does he have to go? He has 430 miles to go. In turn, we have 480 miles to go, but we have a ground speed of 573 because I'm pretty sure we have a super tailwind. You know, the same headwind that he has, we have a tailwind component. Oh, they don't have a holding feature coded. You know, fortunately, I didn't have to hold. I booked. They had a system this year that you booked. You bid an airport, so it was like a lottery system. So you didn't necessarily get the airports that you booked for. Well, depends on what routes you wanted, but I think they had like about 5 or 6. They had a few routes, I think. They had San Juan, Puerto Rico. They have Orlando. They had Boston, JFK, Chicago O'Hare, Calgary, and I think Toronto. And they had a few airports like Zurich, Amsterdam, London Heathrow. I can't remember which other ones. They had Madrid, obviously. I flew Madrid. They had equally about 6 airports on the other side of the pond, and I made sure, and I booked Madrid out of San Juan, Madrid out of Orlando, and I booked the ones that I thought they were going to be less popular, and it worked out really well because I got Orlando to Madrid. I got like an early slot, so I was like maybe like the 2nd or 3rd flight out for my destination, and it was just a normal VATSIM arrival into Madrid straight in. You know, I even got directs, you know, straight into the runways. So I got pretty lucky. I mean, I was prepared to do holdings on this aircraft. I don't know how well it can do it. I don't trust it to do it well enough. But you know, I would have just done it in heading select with a bit of planning and, you know, the charts. You know, if they wanted to tell me off, I'd just tell them, look, I have a navigational issue and, you know, whatever. You know, I have to do the hold manually. So, you know, just let them know. But you know. Turn the volume down a bit, have a little bit less white noise. Yeah, I got lucky, I definitely got lucky. And we're doing Mach 8.5, so we're making some good progress over the ground for sure. We're going as fast as we can fly. I love this repaint, beautiful repaint as well. The cargo liveries look nicer on this. Well, they have one eastbound, one westbound, but I'm pretty sure I've seen more than like 2 crosser ponds a year, because every couple of months it always seems to be a crosser pond. So I don't know. There's officially 2. But you know, I don't know. To me, it just seems to happen more frequently than I never really kept tracking it because I've never really been that interested in doing it. And 2, I did it. I tried it once in X-Plane in FSX, but it I never was successful. Maybe my sim crashed or something, so I never really completed a crosser pond. And an X-Plane, obviously, there isn't a long haul aircraft that I like enough to do it in. So yeah, the 747 came along, and it fit the bill perfectly, almost perfectly. Yeah. Just give me a second. I just need to do something here on the side here. Yeah, I was saying. Are we still in LNAV and VNAV? I'm not too sure. I see this straight line and I see this line going that way. I don't know what's happening here. I guess we're gonna carry on this straight line. I don't know what this other line is. I need to get myself some coffee. Right, I have no idea what's gonna happen on this descent. What approach? I've never been into. Well, I've been to Tokyo maybe once. I wonder if I have any charts for the arrival. Let's have a look. Let's just get the thing. The key with this aircraft is to get prepared early. You know, you have to know. You know, you have to fly it a few times. You know, you have to have a bit of patience. You're saying, Jamnik, maybe if Asobo didn't encrypt the file for the 787, it may be on the same level as the A320 now. Well, yeah, possibly. You know, they maybe have plans to release. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Asobo has, you know, is gonna try to enter the payware study level market. It may seem like they want to. Laminar obviously is, and well, not only Laminar, but in the past, most things have been pretty open source, and you know, rife, ready for modding. But if they've done that, it may seem that they may. I'm not going to be surprised if Microsoft would want to enter the compete and add a study level 787. At the end of the day, I mean, nothing is stopping them, right? It's as if Laminar said, look, we're going to release our study level 737 licensed by Boeing. It's Microsoft, right? It's they can do anything. They can just throw money at anything. See, that's the problem. I mean, my main thing with me, I mean, it's great that Microsoft is around, but them being in the game is not necessarily a good thing for flight simming. In terms of yeah, they've upped the level in terms of visuals and so on, but it's gonna be dog eat dog. I mean, I guess it's more choice, but it's gonna cost us more from now on. It's gonna be more expensive though. Flight simulation is definitely gonna become more expensive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It may be one of two things. As I said, it may be that they're planning to offer an upgraded version in the future and have it payware and have it for payware, or B, it may be core to their upgrade process. So if they possibly allow it for modification and they have several updates in the future, um, that might break the mods. People may look negatively on the game, just the same way that people are complaining about mods. Every time the sim gets updated, the new whatever mods they have might not work in the new version. So I suspect that they may want to, you know, add an updated version to the 787 and update it with the game, and possibly make you want to pay for it. It's makes sense. Um, um, it is quite possible that could be the case. But in any case, I mean, I believe no matter how much it's updated, I don't think it could be. You can reasonably expect it to be as good as any of the other payware add-ons that would, that any of the other as good as what any other developer would propose. You know. Okay, let's start planning that arrival. What's the weather in Tokyo like? It's RJAA. It's partly cloudy. Winds 106. 106. So that might be 16s. They'll be using the 16s for arrival. Let me see, 16 right maybe. Let me see. Well, yeah, I mean, but it's Jamnik, it's still, I mean, yeah, you might have paid for it, but it still, I mean, it still doesn't stop them from saying, like, in the future, saying, like, having it on the store, like, saying double premium version of the 787, or study level version of the 787, study level, approved by Boeing, or whatever, what they want to say, whatever bullshit it is that they usually put on these things and make you believe everything, believe all that. It doesn't stop them from adding a better version. I mean, They're also not obliged to give you a study level 787. I mean, they're not. They can just call it a 787. No, I don't think any sim. I mean, I think it's quite a lot to expect that the simulator the actual simulator developer develop a study level, a proper, if I were you, I'd prefer that they concentrated their efforts on giving you a better sim, with better dynamics and so on, with better running, more stability and so on. It would be nice if they did it, but I mean, the fact that it's done by a Sobo or Microsoft doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be done better than a third party developer. Yeah, I mean, then again, PMDG would do something, and they would say it's exactly like the real one, but you only have their word to take. You can only take their word for it. Look at it this way. I mean, PMDG back in when they did the NGX, it was as real as it got. It flew exactly like the 737 NG, and everyone touted it, saying it flies exactly it flies like the real thing. But then again, in prepared, they updated it and it flies completely different. It flies totally different. So when they say that it's you only really can take what a developer says. You can't really take it as gospel. They're gonna say that to market their product. What they could do is make the systems work exactly like they do. I mean, and most people are sold on those things, and whether the VNAV works perfectly or whether all the pages are modeled, that this light illuminates 5 times before after you switch that switch, just like the real one does. But they could do all of that, and then it's artistic. I should say they have creative license with the flight dynamics. At the end of the day, I think it's still quite hard to completely replicate how an aircraft flies exactly in the real world on a flight sim, especially on a platform that has computer simulated models, and also it's you have to bear in mind that these aircraft are flown with flight controllers, cheap flight controllers of varying degree. You have a cheap joystick. You think that the aircraft handles like the real one, but not everybody has a really high-end joystick or high-end yoke, or you have cheap flight controllers. Plus in real life you have a real aircraft with heavy controls where you actually have some force to pull on it. So the dynamics, it still needs to be translated, and I don't think there's I'm not going to say I don't think, I wonder if there's is there a universal standard as to how an aircraft should handle compared to the real one when you translate it onto the flights into a flight simulator desktop gaming platform, to be controlled by flight controls that are vastly different to the ones of the real ones. The real one is that controls the aircraft. Yeah, holding and I mean, a lot of the times, it's what we need in the it's what we have what we need in the simulation thing. Holding and direct 2 waypoints without braking. Yeah. That's important. This thing breaks all the time, so. I mean, the knob doesn't break. I haven't really had it, but it can break sometimes. It can break. At least we know that. When you have these developers, these freeware. So far, a lot of the freeware mods have much better track record in updating the aircraft than the pairware ones. RKS, RJAA. Okay, let's see what arrival we have planned for this. XAC, right? Okay. Let's see. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I mean, it's game developers. You can't depend on things to be out on time. When they actually say. I mean, you can say that now, that Quality Wings would hopefully be out. Hopefully be out. And you can't say it will be out. You know, it could hopefully be out. I mean, you know, I've been in flight simulation long enough to know this. You know. Can't hold developers to their word when they say that they're gonna bring something out. You know, we always wish that it would come out. Yeah, we'd say it could be out. Don't hold your breath though. Don't hold your breath. Could be out. You know, a lot of developers just take ages to develop the things. Look at PMDG is not bringing out anything, and I mean, as far as they've said, as far as they've said, nothing before 2022. So. See what arrivals. My last waypoint is X-Ray Kilo Charlie. X-Ray Alpha Charlie. It's a Yankee 7-1. I may need to plot this on Sky Vector. I may have to do some work around. Oshima. So we're flying from Oshima. Okay, so we want We want the route test G arrival. No, we want the route test N arrival. Test. Test E. Yeah, route test N. Okay, route test G and N. And it's gonna be ILS, and airport. Let me see for the airport charts. ILS 16 right. It's a ILS Zulu 16 right. RJAA. Okay, so I have the ILS. I have both ILSs. Okay, I have all the charts. Okay, let's have a, let's study the charts and see what's available to us here. Fact. I'm gonna start plugging it in here into the FMS. And we have a departing, arriving. That's let me see this one. I forgot which one is it. That's energy. We're gonna do route test N. And let's it's I think we want, what is it? One six left. Yeah, 16 right. So it's ILS 16 right. ILS Zulu 16 right. ILS Zulu. No. ILS 16 right. And we're gonna transition. Okay. Okay, I need to close this. Okay. MDG is like Rockstar games, though. They take forever and they have to make every crack similar. Yeah, they do, right? And that's what gets people, though. You know, and then they charge you a whole lot of money, I mean, their stuff is good and, you know, relatively bug-free and, you know, and relatively frame rate friendly in the past. So I can't complain about their stuff. You know, their stuff is really stable. What I do resent is people holding them as infallible, completely infallible, you know, as and also their pricing structure. Their stuff is only going to be you know, they've made flight simming more expensive for us, so they've definitely raised the bar in terms of quality and on price. RJAA. We have the, and we have ILS 16 right Zulu. We have to go up. We're gonna go through Norma. Okay, that's the one we want. Yeah, we want the Norma transition. Okay, got that in. Oh, I don't know what it's drawn there, but we have that disco covered up. We have Norma, Rutas. Go to plan, if you go to the plan mode. And I guess it's all there, right? And it is, you have to decipher this thing. I wish we could see Mount Fuji, but I think we'll be too far to see anything of the sort. We have Giant 7145 cargo. Let's see what RJAA details. We still have we're still gonna be 5 minutes ahead of Giant, and okay, let's have a look at the star again. So we have we need to be at any constraints. Norma. No, I have no idea. Max to minimum holding altitude 6,000. So let's make sure that all these waypoints are in. This is what you have to do to check on this aircraft. So we have we're gonna check the after XAC. After XAC, we have route pass, Venus. Then we have Gaudi, and we have Baron, and after Baron, we have Norma. Norma at 6,000. And then from here we transition onto the approach. Where do we get that? After ILS Zulu 16 right. Norma 6,000. Okay, so we're not Norma at 6,000. So we're gonna need to count our DMEs till Norma to calculate it. So Norma at 6,000. Let's approach 6,000, and we get Koala at 4,000. And okay, so from Norma at 6,000, so we are coming in from 37,000. We're on the eastern coast of Japan already. We're just passing Osaka. We have Osaka over there. And okay, so from level 370 we need to quick with this 370. minus 60 divided by 10 divided by 3 plus 5. 101 miles. We need 101 miles for the descent to Norma. Descend continuously onto Norma, so we're gonna need to start counting. So I'm gonna pause this like this. So we have 26. We have 26 plus 16 plus 31 plus 21 plus we need 101 miles, it said. So 94 miles pass and 94 miles to Rutas, so we need to start descending 7 miles before Rutas. Yeah, 7 miles before Rutas intersection. So I'm gonna do Rutas. I'm gonna do a fixed page here. Where are you? Fix. Yeah, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put a radial. Happen? Can I do this? Right. So, but once we start, it's a really small top of descent. Yeah. So once we're at 7 miles just before Rutas, we can begin our descent. We're still a good way away from the top of the descent point. Aerosoft, right? Aerosoft. Oh no. Uh-oh, my sim's crashed. Oh well, what can you do? Sorry guys, my sim has crashed. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna be canceling the stream. I'll be streaming a bit later, probably in a couple hours time. I just have some things to do. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, or maybe actually do some lunch, and I'll be back after lunch. Sorry guys, anyone who's on the stream, I'm really sorry. It doesn't happen very often that my sim crashes to desktop, but I've just had a crash to desktop. And what can I say? What can I say, right? And yeah. So I'll definitely be on a little bit later, possibly, let's say about 3-4 hours time. Black Knight, yeah, I know, right? It really is sucky. It really is sucky. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna start off another flight. Let me just see what we can do though. If we can be back pretty soon. Let me see what caused the error. What caused the crash? Let me see. I updated to the latest beta yesterday, so it could be one of a million things. Let me just check the log file. Let me see. XMPM destroy instances, flight loop fallback ended. I don't know what it was. I'm seeing XPMP2 debugger. I don't know what it was. It's probably a Vulkan crash. Possibly a Vulkan crash. I shouldn't have updated my sim. It doesn't say what to kill it. So either that or it could be an X-Pilot crash as well. Anyway, Jamnik, Black Knight, I'm sorry. Anyone who's watching through YouTube, I'm really sorry. I'll see you guys a bit later, and I'm just gonna end the stream now. And Yeah. And you just a quick thing you forgot to mention up there. Turn the taxi lights on. It's more realistic. Did I not turn the taxi lights on? Look up lights on Lua. Okay. Turns off the taxi lights on during the day. What do you mean? It gives me like a splash during the day? What do you mean lights on Lua? Let me look at it. Let me have a look at it. Let me see what that is. Lights on .lua. Enable air. Okay. Oh, you mean the airport lights that you can see it like from further out. Oh, where do you get that? Do you have a link for it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking at it. Okay, I see it. Oh no. Oh, you mean the aircraft radio control for aerodrome lighting? That one? Arcal. Let me show you. Oh. Do you have a link for it? I'm seeing this one. On the one that I just posted in the chat. And I'm seeing that one. I just did a Google search for lights on Lua. You know, I've been looking for something like that though. You know, because you know my sim is just naturally really hazy, and the thing is, if I remove the lights, remove the haze, I can. Are you on my Discord? If you have Discord, you can just put it into my Discord. It'll be really helpful in the chat. Let me just send you an invite. Put an invite, a general invite to the Discord in the chat here. It'll be really nice. Or you can just PM it to me on my Discord if you have Discord. Or maybe PM it to me on YouTube if you can do that as well. Okay, I'll send you the link to my Discord. And how to Discord. Invite people. Edit invite link. Never. Maximum number of users, no limit. Generate a new link. Never. No limit. Okay, and I copy this one. Okay. There you go. That's my Discord link. Anyone can use that link. Anyone who's on the YouTube on my YouTube. I also put it into my Twitch. Well, you know, if anyone has not joined the Discord, don't fear, my Discord isn't actually all that great yet, but I'm working on it. I'm actually going to work on it tonight. And there's our Discord as well, for more Charlie Discord. And yeah, that will be really nice. Okay, excellent. Black Knight, I'll see you guys. Jamnik, thanks for coming. Anyone who's joined the chat. G-Nice, if you're still there, thanks a lot for being there, and I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed Sunday.